cut it up first, and then we'll get a dry vine ready. Alright. Don't mind the shakiness, I'm just setting my octopus up right now. Alright. This is what we got to work with. We're gonna rinse it off first.
It's a big salmon.
Alright. Get set up over here. Look at that. Super nice junk. Alright. So we're gonna start the cuts going this way, and then we'll cut it going that way. That bone in there. Couple burrs on there still. Usually go till it feels like there's no burrs. Alright, that's pretty deadly. Now we'll go over to the ceramic. Alright, that's good. Actually, you know what? We gotta get the bone out. still a little frozen in the middle right now. Alright. And then we're just gonna go straight down from there. So, I don't know. I almost wanted to shave these bones off, but I might just leave them. Let's see. Sometimes if you start it up high, you can chase it pretty good. Let's see if we can debone it. It's actually working pretty good. Yeah, those bones are coming off real nice. Alright, that's pretty deboned. Get this one off. That will be a piece there. Still gonna have to get the bones off this part. That is being stubborn. Alright. This knife is super sharp, but these bones are not helping. Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
I think it's good for a size space too.
Yeah, for sure.
That looks deadly, holy.
Right.
That's thick.
Yeah.
I was gonna call him out if she wants to do some nachos or something with me and watch a movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do her nails too.
Nice.
Yeah. She ripped all of hers off last time I saw her.
Alright. Get in there. If you can't tell, it's been a little bit since I've done this. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to debone it, to be honest. I think I did alright on that. That worked out. Alright. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for the deboning part, guys. So we're gonna have a couple thicker. I think we're gonna go this way, because there's gonna be some thicker ones. There's a little bone in there, but can't beat it all. Alright, I think we got out as much as we're gonna get out. The rest can either be soft enough to eat, or else it'll pull out real easy once it's smoked. So this is the end piece. This is gonna be trash. This middle part. Okay, so we got those. Okay, I'm just gonna start slicing them up for now, and then we'll get them ready for the brine. And that piece toast. I think this one will go this way. And one more cut for this guy. Alright. Looking good. So these guys are gonna go across this way. We'll have some thicker and thinner ones. Get that bone out. Looking good. Alright. Get some thin ones going here. That can easily be one. That's nice thin. This is ideal. This is what I would like to be working with. I know at the most, no more than that would be perfect, but it's not always ideal. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna start laying them on the pan. And we're gonna flip all these tomorrow since they're not all, like I said, ideally, if they all had the bottom with the skin, it'd be ideal to just brine it and smoke it the way it is. But we do have several pieces that are like this, so it's gonna have to be flipped. But yeah, it'll be the first time I've ever smoked it with them not just being skin bottomed like this. Usually I do skin bottoms, but I got this from my dad and he already had it cut a certain way, so we're gonna work with what we got. This over here. Actually, no, I'll keep that over here. So those two pieces are good. Yeah, see, stuff like this you have to be really careful with on the smoker. We'll put them on the rack with the grate, or the little squares, not just the grate. Alright, so we got one pan down. Hopefully this stuff will fit in there nicely. Let's see what we got to work with. I gotta get this layer of fat off. If you got a layer of fat like this on the inside, you want to cut that off because that's going to stop the brine from penetrating. I mean, it will penetrate, but not the way you want it to, and it will not be ideal. Just try it. It's so fatty that if you run the blade on it carefully and not too steep up, it shouldn't steal much meat. You should almost be able to just cut all the fat off. And I went a little up, so I got off there, but we got minimal loss here. And here, there's pretty well just fat and skin, so we're gonna ditch that piece.
Ooh, the smoked salmon's looking good.
Oh yeah. Alright, we are almost ready for the brine.
Sharp knife.
Yeah, very.
Can you make sushini out of that?
What?
Sushini.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's really thin slices, and you pour soy sauce on it, and it melts in your mouth.
Yeah, I have no idea, buddy.
Pretty sure you can do it with all fish.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you just put soy sauce on it, and then it melts in your mouth.
Nice.
Except you're supposed to eat it raw. It's sushi.
Yeah.
Type of sushi. Yeah.
Alright, and this one can go in half because it's got skin bottom. Alright guys, now we just gotta load up the trays. And then we're on to making the dry brine.
Grandpa definitely got a good catch.
Oh yeah.
Definitely missed the spots to go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
Definitely.
Are we smoking it in the smoker or
Yeah.
the oven?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck no. Definitely a smoker.
Okay.
Ovens is for amateurs. Guys that use that liquid smoke.
I didn't even know you could actually do it in the oven.
It's technically not even real and smoked if you do it in the oven.
Yeah, Shane does it in his toaster oven.
Alright, so I'm gonna clean up this cutting board and area over here. And then I'll move on to the brine.
I got some of the juice, the fish juice slides off.
that part's finished. That was easy. So now we're gonna get the brine going. So for the brine, we're gonna take about 1 kilo of brown sugar.
Wait, you're doing the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. I thought we were gonna save some for like
No.
That's the last place I saw.
And then this lemon sound. It's gonna be a dry brine, brown sugar and salt, coarse salt, dry brine. So can I just take this top off, or it's gonna take me like an hour to do this? Let's see here. Gotta be a way to get this lid off. Come on, there we go. Alright, so you got some really coarse salt there. And then, what is it? So we got 1 kilo of, 1 kilo of brown sugar and 650 grams of salt. But you can do a 50-50 mix. You can do 1 kilo salt and 1 kilo brown sugar. And all this is getting wiped off before it goes in the smoker, so if it looks a little much, it's not gonna be stain on it. So that's what, yeah. It's not gonna be crazy like it looks. Otherwise, you'd probably get diabetes and probably have some heart problems with all that sodium. But yeah, it should be near a 50-50 mix. If you're gonna go a little over or heavier on something, do it with the brown sugar. But don't be too shy on the salt, because that's what's gonna suck and all this hydration out of the meat and dehydrate it for you. Which really cuts down on the smoking time a lot, and also helps preserve the meat for longer when it is done being smoked. It's gonna look really excessive when you see how much goes on there, but this is all gonna turn into liquid in the next probably 4 to 6 hours. I was thinking about leaving a live stream set up on the meat while it brines, but I don't know yet. Let's see. All right, so we got the brine. Got these over, see if we can get a little better angle on it. Let's see, we could probably do even better than that. We'll try that out. Well, it's probably the best I'm going to be able to do, guys. Maybe back it up a little so that it gets a little more of a shot, but I can't really fix that angle anymore. Okay, so make sure everything's got a little bit of a gap for all the salt to get between it. Speed things up. And now we're ready to put the brine on.
This just looks good, like an actual snack or something.
Definitely. So because a lot of these are gonna have to be flipped, because they're not all skin bottom, I'm gonna save a little bit of brine, but normally I would put all of my brine on at this point. So, nice even coverage. And And yeah, don't be afraid to get too much between them because that helps brine the sides. Definitely don't be shy on this part of the process. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go out for a smoke after this, and we'll come back and see what it's done in 5 or 10 minutes. You'll be surprised how quick this stuff starts to do its magic. Alright, so that one's done. And we still actually have a ton of brine left, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues having some left over for when we do our flip. We probably won't do the flip for at least 4 to 6 hours. I think I'm gonna do a 12 to 18 hour brine on these. It really all depends on how well the brine does its magic, but we will see. And I'm gonna move these up a little closer because there's no point in having 2 down there. And we can use those closer gaps to fill up so we can get all around the sides there. Yeah, that looks much better.
I know that's just trying to get the That's all I know how to draw.
Yeah, I still have 3 more of these slabs, so
All I know how to draw.
we'll see. I might do one more soon here. I honestly have enough brine left over. I probably only used half the brine so far, but you know what? It cost about $5 to make this brine, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you guys will see this will start to turn to liquid. It's gonna start drawing all of the moisture out of the meat. And it'll wet that brown sugar, which will give it a little flavor. And then melt more of the salt, which is gonna help dehydrate it even faster. And then it just really, it's kind of like exponential speed on how this stuff works. You can, on this other one over here, the first one that we did, it's already starting to show meat where it's melted through. So it's working quick. Alright, so we got about that much brine left. Still probably about a third of what we started with. Close to half, between a third and half. Probably 3/8. But yeah, we'll go for a quick smoke break, let this do its work, and come back and see how far we have gotten. I'm just gonna give her hard because honestly, it might soak through enough to get that bottom layer that we were worried about having to flip. So let's see if we can't get lucky. I've never done dry brines on fish or meat that doesn't have the skin at the bottom, so this is kind of a bit of an experiment. We'll see how this goes. This is how I normally do it, but yeah, minus not having meat on both sides, I usually have the skin on the bottom. Alright, I'll give you a quick overview of it. I know it's gonna be deadly. Alright, so I'm gonna switch it around so you can get a better camera view. This front camera works way better. So that's about how much brine we got left. Definitely used probably a good 2/3 of it. There's that one. There's that. You can see it's already coming through. I've added more to these spots a few times. And if you look really close, right there, you can see it's already actually drawing moisture out of the meat, starting to get the brown sugar wet. So yeah, more meat exposed there. I'll throw a tiny bit more on there while we're here. Just so that we all know it's totally covered. Let's get that little spot. Let's get everything covered before we go for the smoke. I want to see what 5 minutes will do. Got any spot? Yeah, we could do a little on the end here. little more. Like I said, be really generous on how much you use, because yeah, this is what does all the magic, and it's gonna save you hours of cure time in the smoker. Okay, so we already seen that little wet spot. I'm gonna leave that just so that we can kind of see what that decides to do while we're gone. I missed that comment there. I'm gonna have to check it on my iPad, guys. But I am gonna go up for a quick smoke break while we see what goes on with this. Alright. Thanks for the support and watching, guys. I'm gonna do a series on this. I'm gonna do updates of the brine, and as well as the smoking process as well. I'll show all of that. But I know a lot of people do candied salmon, and there's just not enough people that do the dry brine salmon, and there's not enough videos out there, so I want to get my version of it out there. Hopefully some people make some off it. Yeah. Lighter. Yeah, I got a lighter. I got it. Alright, smoke time. Oh, this is way easier to stream on than YouTube. Hang on, I'm gonna get my iPad. Oh, I gotta wait till it's done. Yep. Yeah. I'm just pulling up the comments right now, guys. Sorry, I didn't have my iPad on me. Let's get on here live. And normally keep my iPad on me. It was on the charger. There we go. What? Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That works.
Mm-hmm. No, it's done. I'm on live stream right now. Farmed and wild salmon. Farmed salmon get a lot of diseases and sicknesses because they're contained. There's millions of them contained in a tiny area, and they're all like breathing in each other's feces and all that stuff. And when they get lice, it's a huge outbreak. Yeah, aquatic lice or marine lice is a huge problem for farmed salmon. Because once a couple get affected, it just spreads, takes out the whole farm. And yeah, they just sell them anyway. And the problem with that is they spread the lice to the wild ones. Yeah, wild is definitely better. They have a more natural diet, whereas farms is fed pellet food too. Curious to how that Brian's gonna look in like 5 or 10 minutes. Be surprised how fast it starts with doing its magic. It does take hours. I usually do a 12 to 16 or 18-hour brine, but yeah. But you can start seeing it like quick in the first hour. Oh, to be doing updates on YouTube.
I guess I'll do one in the morning, so I'll be able to see.
Yeah.
Mom only does like a short shift log, and she said 6 to 4 or something.
Okay.
She's off in food.
Yeah. Let's see.
I want to see if she can maybe to the store.
Yeah.
So I can get some balloons after for school.
Yeah.
I ate way too much spinach today. By the way, this is not what it's tobacco. Just to make sure that you don't pick it up and be like, oh.
Yeah.
I've done that before, it sucks. I'm not expecting it.
I'm on live stream, Dominic. No. You gotta go upstairs. Yeah. Your mom already coming?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm gonna give her a short sandwich.
Yeah. Where the hell? There it is. Okay. Why isn't it doing? Alright. So we'll get back pretty quick here to check that out, guys. I'm just gonna finish this smoke and give it a little more time. Advanced mode, there we go. It's gonna be so nice. I can't wait. I'm excited to see what they look like in a couple hours. It's gonna be deadly. Well, should go check on him or what? Let's go do it.
4 or 5 big, huge, thick ones.
Let me switch the camera angle. So we don't have tons and tons on the main hole spot yet, but if you look, we are getting some saturation through there. Starting around the edges, we're getting a lot on this side, and that spot that we seen earlier is really starting to spread. So give it a couple more hours. That backside is doing really good. Makes me wonder if maybe we should throw a little more back there. Yeah, we should. Yeah. That needed a little more. What do you guys think? A little there? Ah, it's pretty thick actually. If anyone's just coming in now, feel free to back up on the video. You'll be able to see it before the brine was on. Still got quite a bit to play with. Getting low, but that'll be enough for when we do a flipper to touch up the thin spots when we need to. The thing is, when this starts to liquefy too, it'll roll underneath it and start to get the bottom side as well. It's gonna be deadly. So I don't know if I'm gonna set up the camera on this or if we could just do like a hangout and then come check up on it. It's gonna be a long time. It's a pretty slow process. I think if anything I might do a time lapse on that part of it, but I'd have to use the iPad and then I can't do comments with you guys, so tough call to make. I don't know. Not sure. Thanks for the likes too, guys. Definitely helps the channel. I'm gonna throw a tiny bit more on this one side. Oh, that salt is definitely working its magic.
Holy, I can barely even tell there's salmon in there.
Yeah, it's gonna start poking through soon though. Taking off.
Keep your hands.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Love you.
Love you too.
That would be nice. So I think might Alright, put the camera on the brine for a minute. I gotta wash my hands. They smell super fishy. Get those rolling forward so they don't tip. There we go. We'll put them on this angle so you can see a little better. That's way better. Let's go with that for now, guys.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
It's definitely, the brown sugar is definitely darker in real life.
Yeah.
It's brighter on the screen. Can I have a cup of chocolate
Oh, I need
milk
to
or iced
plug
tea?
this in. No,
Or
buddy.
Tang?
Saving it.
What about
Alright,
Tang?
guys, so I'm gonna keep that on there for a little bit. No, you're not having any of that. It's bedtime almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on the brine for a little bit and I'll come check in with you guys. But, I don't know. Maybe we'll go out for a quick smoke while we wait, actually. Because it's gonna take a while.
Can I make some
It is
chili?
good view. I know, that's what I'm wondering. Like, should I just leave the camera on here for a bit? What do you guys think? Oh, it's really starting to get liquidy. Yeah, I think we'll see it pretty much liquefy in the next hour or two, you guys.
We should definitely do this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or the shop.
Yeah, I might do some IRL in a little bit, guys. On the iPad.
We still have the Dunray tree service magnets. Sweet. Hey, that guy is on a billboard. Like, that picture? I think anyway, it looks like it.
So you got an hour till bed, buddy, so I'm cooking whatever you can do now.
Okay.
Does anyone want to get the password on the second floor?
Dad, can you tell Ethan to send me an invite?
Probably get my phone.
It's only 8.
Yeah, great.
Ethan goes to bed at 10 and then sits on his iPad.
You get your phone, you got great.
Yeah, I know, but my screen, I can't do the password. I have to have the other people call me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I can't see my screen.
How do you call me then?
What?
How do you call me?
I did before, but then my phone died, so I have to do the password, but this is what I see on the password. Is this.
Don't want to go into settings and like.
No, I don't know how to send an invite. I want him to send an invite. No, Fortnite. Ethan doesn't play GTA. I can't. He won't call me. Still hasn't.
Call Dominic on here. that's working. Yeah, that's working.
Hello? Yo, it's me, Dominic. Yo, what's up? What? Baja Blast 6969? Yeah, I know. What do you want to play? Do you want to join? What? Do you have Warzone? Actually, you want to play GTA Online? I don't have Messenger. I have text and phone. Yeah, I might the next. Yeah. Alright.
Alright guys, well, I need to smoke soon, so I'll probably take you with me. I'll be right back though.
Oh, what? Ethan, that was on text. A picture of me and my mom? I texted you that one, the cute one. Call me, or wait, no, just send me an invite on, GTA Online. Am I gonna answer? Yeah? Alright. Here, call. Just call.
That's definitely starting to soak too.
Here, just call again. Hang up and call. It's not coming through. Oh, you have to go message. You're blocked. I might have blocked you. No, I can't get into my phone though. Oh, dang. It's fine. We're on the mic. But send me an invite on GTA Online. Ethan, you literally called GTA last time around.
What's up guys? I'm going out for a smoke. What's up guys? I'm bringing you guys with me because it's taking up. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while.
It's like $50. Yeah. I do like that game. Dad,
Huh?
do you think I could get what's it called? The Cold War
No,
with
not
my
right
money?
now. No,
Oh, okay.
it's like $80 or
Yeah, out
or
of
60.
my money.
No, that's you're
And
not
it's
spending
only
$80 on a game.
$40.
No, Cold War is way more than 40.
No? Wait, how much is Cold War, Ethan?
It's like 60.
No, how much is Cold War though? It's like $60 or $70.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not getting you a $60 or $70 game that you don't even play.
No, I do play it. The only reason why I don't is
You hardly played it when I had it.
Yeah, but I played Uncle's all the time.
No, but
And I did play
I'm
it.
not spending fucking $70 on a game, so no.
Well, Red Dead costs more.
Red Dead was $5.
Not, two.
Yeah. There's like $7.
What do you like? 8?
No, it's not that much. I got it on sale with PlayStation Plus.
You want to download again?
Tell him to play Red Dead. It's badass.
Oh, do you have Red Dead Redemption 2? It's
It's like GTA in the Wild West.
He knows what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it costs money though. Oh, because you already had it before? Because you already had it before, yeah.
If you had it before, it's free.
What?
If you had it before, it's free.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he can download it for free now.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, just make it online. If I don't have
Oh, what are you talking on here tonight? Brad is.
in GTA. Oh, yeah, I'm not actually gonna go in. I know. Right, and we're gonna live together in like a mansion.
Alright guys, I might end this stream and then I'll do update streams on the brine before we get the smoker going. And yeah, if I jump back on before that, I'll just make it an IRL so that it's not miscategorized or whatever. So I will see you guys soon.